Hello everyone, and welcome to my DOOL Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Theresa's return to Days of Our Lives for Victor's burial and her planned stay for an extended narrative weren't altogether unexpected. But we were taken off to find that Lilley would only be appearing for a portion of the visit. And when we learned how everything played out, we were really startled. How long Lilley would continue to serve in the position before switching to the next individual wasn't totally known. She is in possession of Victor's mysterious letters and has a scheme to use Alex to make Brady crazy. Yeah, we also don't see her heeding Shane's counsel to let Brady go. However, it currently appears that her last day in the position will be Friday, September 22. Theresa had been on screen up to that point, and Lilley herself announced on Instagram that this would be the final scene. She wrote, "Last week, I explored this girl's antics on screen. I've learned so much about empathy and grace from playing Theresa Donovan over the past 10 years, on and off. She has a damaged heart below her funny snark and intensity, and I have loved every second of it. I will always be in love with the Days of Our Lives cast and staff. You are my relatives." Lilley shared moments from her return below, including those from Salem, Greece, Alex, Brady, and even Shane. There was a flood of affection from Lilley's followers, many of whom agreed with Mason when she said, "Seriously, when thinking of Theresa Donovan, you are the only one I can think of playing her." And that makes perfect sense given that Lilley is the only person to date to play Shane and Kimberly's adult daughter. Fortunately, Lilley and Charles Shaughnessy did appear in a few incredibly brief father-daughter sequences together before the recast. Although Lilley herself provided a few indications that seemed to suggest Emily O'Brien will be assuming the job, the program has been entirely silent on who will be doing so. If that's the case, it seems unlikely that it will occur at the same time as Lilley's departure, because Gwen is now in the process of bringing down Leo and Dimitri. Lilley pleaded with fans to be kind to her recast, expressing her own awareness of how difficult it can be to assume another person's role. Lilley made care to thank everyone who had been there cheering her on, supporting me on this decade-long journey, as she took her bow this week, regardless of whether she ever steps back into the role or not. Days of Our Lives spoilers indicate that Gwen Rischek recently threw Kristen Demirat a satisfying curveball when she revealed Dimitri von Leischner's liaison with Leo Stark. It's a comfort that Gwen said she was aware that Dimitri was having an affair with Leo because she had previously appeared to be so unaware. It's good to know that everything is a ruse, but many DOOL fans are curious as to when Gwen discovered the truth. Before they got married, did Gwen realize Dimitri was marrying her for the inheritance? And when did Gwen learn the nasty little secret of Leo and Dimitri? Whatever the case, Days has a compelling quandary that might help to explain why the storyline has suddenly become a race to the finish line. There's a good reason Gwen is suddenly ready to get revenge and foil Dimitri's scheme with a different one. Theresa Donovan is presently being portrayed by Lilley, but Emily O'Brien will take her place soon. O'Brien will take over as Theresa and complete the rest of the story, as Lilley was unable to be present for the entire amount of filming. It would be perplexing if O'Brien were still portraying Gwen, thus it is likely that Days is about to knock Gwen out cold. If there wasn't something in it for Gwen, she wouldn't put up with Dimitri's fake affection and shenanigans. According to CDL, Gwen has grand plans to embarrass Dimitri and steal the money he has been attempting to obtain. The initial $20 million of Dimitri's inherited wealth was given to him. That's a lot of money, especially for someone like Gwen, who struggled throughout her life due to her upbringing in poverty. Gwen might be attempting to ride this out until Dimitri receives the last installment checks, but extra money would be even better. The final goal could be to steal all those millions from a shared bank account, then vanish. Days spoilers indicate that Gwen would work with Kristen Demirat. Thus, Gwen might offer her a sizable percentage if Kristen assists her in exacting the final retribution. Maybe Gwen will accept the money and flee in time for O'Brien to change characters for Theresa's upcoming chapter. Following Gwen's breakup with him, Days of Our Lives spoilers indicate that Dimitri might find himself destitute and humiliated. As such, be sure to check back for updates on the terrible news that will be coming his way. The September 21 episode of Days of Our Lives has conflict between Vivian and Maggie Kyriakis, according to spoilers. The new boss of Chad Dimara. Regarding Chad, Kayla Johnson is concerned. Theresa Donovan raises Brady Black and Alex Kyriakis suspicions. Times of Our Lives Vivian and Maggie butt heads, according to spoilers. It's no secret that Vivian Alamain irritates Maggie Kyriakis. Maggie wants Vivian gone since she has been a pain in her side for a long time. Maggie's return is far worse than when Vivian buried her alive years ago to keep her away from Victor. Currently, Vivian is attempting to claim that Maggie and Victor Kyriakis were never lawfully wed. Maggie and Victor have lived together in the same house for the past 10 years, but Vivian is trying to force Maggie out and make her appear to be nothing more than a long-term fling. Maggie has had enough and needs to make a change. The discovery of a new boss surprises Chad. Before the commotion surrounding Victor's funeral had subsided, Chad had no idea he would be gaining a new boss. However, it appears that when Chad returns to the workplace, he will find his employer seated in this very spot. Has Chad been given Alex as his boss? Stephanie Johnson is questioned by Kayla about her relationship with Chad. Kayla is aware of Stephanie's intense interest in Alex before she died. Since she got back, Kayla actually hasn't had a chance to chat to her about this. Stephanie is in a wonderful relationship, but does she sometimes wish she had chosen differently? Theresa draws the suspicion of Brady and Alex. Brady is quite familiar with Theresa, and she is behaving very suspiciously. Naturally, Theresa had to take a look when Shane Donovan dropped off Victor's briefcase. Theresa found something, but she is keeping it to herself. Will Alex and Brady discover the truth? Theresa currently has the upper hand, but she still needs assistance with her kid, who is developing a wild side similar to his mother. If Theresa helps the family resolve their conflict with Vivian, will Brady agree to reconcile with her again? In this situation, Theresa is holding all the cards. Will Theresa act in Victor's family's best interests? According to Days of Our Lives spoilers, Lilley's time is up. The actress, well known for playing Theresa Donovan, has left her admirers with a parting letter. What she says is as follows. Fans are being messaged by Lilley. Jen shared several images from the Days of Our Lives set with a caption that said, "Last week of me exploring this girl's pranks on screen. I have learned so much about empathy and grace through playing Theresa Donovan on and off for the past 10 years. She has a damaged heart below her funny snark and intensity, and I have loved every second of it. I will always be in love with the actors and crew of You Are My Relatives. And to the best fans a lady could want or wish for, realize that God's love can still find you even in the deepest pit you could possibly find yourself in. You may always be changed. You have received a summons from grace and a love stamp. I appreciate your help over this 10-year journey." Naturally, Jen's admirers and social media followers left comments on her post quite quickly. They frequently wrote, "Since I've been a Days fan since 1975, you, Nicole, and Kimberly are my 3 all-time favorites. I have thoroughly loved you. Theresa will never be portrayed by anyone quite like you. You are a very special actor with a very special gift. You are irreplaceable." Along with, "Seriously, when I think of Theresa Donovan, you are the only one I can think of playing her. However, I can't wait to watch you in the upcoming GAC holiday film." Beautiful words spoken by a beautiful person inside and out. Another fan commented, "Days and love you. Jen missed the boat. They ought to have kept you on. Your scenes with Rob and Eric will be missed. Good work." While you wait, let us know what you think by writing a comment in the space provided below. The Peacock Network broadcasts Days of Our Lives during the week. For times, check your neighborhood listings. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.